Rob Reiner produced God and Country in 2024, warning about Christian nationalism. This song continues his work.
A Jewish man with a nan who survived the camps, saw the rise of theocracy, heard the fascist stamp, funded God and Country to expose a machine. White Christian nation ordained by God, the ugliest scene. They said, how dare you, Rob, you're Jewish, you can't speak about what Christians should believe, but the evidence wasn't weak. So he stayed behind the camera, let the pastors testify. Russell Moore, David French, Christian leaders asking why. They believe America ordained by God to be white, and they're willing to go to the lengths of violence to win this fight. From segregation academies in 54 to January 6th, it's the same fucking war. The anointed one, 7 deadly sins wrapped in a cross. The anointed one, celebrity mouthpiece for the cause. They chose the playboy casino magnate, the serial adulterer king, over actual evangelicals. Trump was the puppet on their string. Rob saw it coming, Christian power, not Christian love, a danger to democracy and the church from above. The prophet warned about the theocracy's rise, but America crowned the anointed one with lies. He can probably spell Bible, never read what's inside, doesn't know what's in it. Rob said without pride, the foundation was Christian nationalism all along. They found Trump to funnel their ideas, Rob's funeral song. From Jerry Falwell to the Capitol attack with Christian flags. Not about values, it's about power. Rob never bragged, he documented the movement, traced it through the years. A Jewish filmmaker exposing Christian nationalist fears. Saki Bunker would have turned on Trump at the January 6th. Even the racist patriarch wouldn't stomach these tricks. Full circle from me that arguing with Archie's rage to Rob warning us about the theocratic age. The anointed one, 7 deadly sins wrapped in a cross. The anointed one, celebrity mouthpiece for the cause. They chose the playboy casino magnate, the serial adulterer king, over actual evangelicals. Trump was the puppet on their string. Rob saw it coming, Christian power, not Christian love, a danger to democracy and the church from above. The prophet warned about the theocracy's rise, but America crowned the anointed one with lies. For decades I was aware of what we now call Christian nationalism. The movement started in the 1950s, when they realized segregation was an ugly galvanizing issue. So they dropped that and re-energized with Roe versus Wade. But at the core of Christian nationalism is the white race. They weaponized racism. They weaponized Jesus. They weaponized the flag. They weaponized the Constitution. And Trump, he was more than happy to take that on. If it meant power, if it meant support, the deal was done. He comes at the end of a rise happening since 1954. Rob traced the through line from segregation to civil war. His aunt survived Auschwitz, he knew what autocracy becomes. He saw theocracy rising, he tried to warn us, all of us. He pluribus sonum, out of many one, but they chose the white Christian nation. They chose the anointed one. Not just a danger to democracy, Rob's warning, but a danger to Christianity itself. Even pastors agreed, a danger to the church. The faithful were terrified. But America said, we want the anointed one. We unified behind the anointed. The anointed one! Embodiment of everything Christ opposed. The anointed one! But Christian nationalists kept him close. Money, self-aggrandizement, temporal pleasure, greed. Trump delivered judge policies, gave them what they need. Rob funded the document, only organized every frame. A Jewish man warning Christians, this hijacks your faith's name. The prophet showed us God and country, so the roots run deep. But we choose the anointed one while Rob fell asleep. In Christian nationalist circles, they call him the anointed one. A playboy casino magnate, but the damage is done. Rob Reiner warned us with God and country clear. A Jewish humacy and what we refuse to hear. As a Jewish man, I've seen the rise of dangerous tides, and I'm passionate it doesn't happen again where Rob resides. His aunt survived the camps, he knew the
Holocaust was real, but America chose theocracy. Rob couldn't make us feel.
The most thoughtful, devout Christian leaders warned alongside Rob, but we chose the anointed one and finished the job.